Renee here with Simply Happy Life, and this month, as we are kicking off 2019, which I cannot believe, I wanted to talk all about goals. Um, as everybody knows, new year, new me, and then usually about 2 weeks in, everybody's fallen off the boat already, as the typical January goes. But this year, I want you to have the best business year yet. And I really truly believe that that begins with setting smarter goals. And it's all about how you set them and how you work towards them that will really help move your business forward. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can set smarter goals, because I think if you have the wrong goals or just with a little reworking of them, you can be hitting those milestones and those really far out reaching goals that you may think are a bit of a stretch and you don't know if you really can truly achieve them or not. And I'm here to let you know that you absolutely can, and with the right framework. So yeah, let's hop on in. So a smarter goal. What is a smarter goal? It is a goal that you want, but it's setting one up that is so super specific that if you told anyone about it, they would all know exactly if you had achieved it or if you hadn't, and how it could be measured and how it could be done. So really, by setting these goals, we are not just making some outlandish statement for our business and crossing our fingers and hoping for the best, right? So we are setting ourselves up for success, because you can set yourself up for failure if you are approaching your goals in the wrong way. So for the first one is S, specific. So be very specific with your goal. Define where and how you will accomplish it. Vague goals get vague results, right? So the more specific you are with that goal and what that end result is going to look like for you and your business, the more likely you are to obtain it. So pretty easy, right? The next one, M, is for measurable. So here we want to add a definite value to your goal, like an amount, a number, or a percentage even, so you will know, and anybody else that you're sharing your goals with, or if you have team members or employees, when it has been reached. Anybody will know. It won't be up for dispute. This helps make your goal more defined. It shouldn't be debatable if you've reached it or not. So if you say work out 3 times a week, you either did or you didn't, right? Instead of like work out more, eat healthier. Like, what does that mean? Was that enough? And depending on who you asked, you might get a different answer on if you hit that goal or not. So it needs to absolutely be measurable. So anybody across the board would come up with the same answer. A, actionable. A goal that can be broken down and accomplished. If you can't work backwards and know how to accomplish it, you're probably not going to achieve it, right? We don't want to be setting goals in our business where we're just crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. So any goal you have for your business, you want to be able to then break that larger goal down and figure out exactly what steps you would need to take in order to achieve that. So if your goal is to start a podcast, do you even know how to do that? Do you know what equipment you need? It doesn't mean you need all the answers right now, but you need actionable steps in order to get you there. So part of the research in order to find the tools or the resources that you need in order to start a podcast would be an actionable part of that goal. R, for realistic. You want to set goals that you can actually accomplish. And I'm not saying that you can't ever accomplish it in like 100 years or 50 years, but we want you to actually be able to achieve it within that set time frame. So if it's your yearly goal, you need to actually be able to reach this goal within that year time frame. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting unrealistic, crazy, outlandish goals. You may think that it's going to inspire you and push you, but really it's just going to make you super frustrated and not confident at all when you're not even close to achieving that goal, right? So I'm all about being confident and believing in yourself and setting goals that feel like you're really reaching. So those are amazing, wonderful goals. We still want to be pushing ourselves, but there's a difference between reaching and just flat out unrealistic. So be realistic. T, timely. Set a goal to be reached within a set time frame. That's not too far out, or you're going to start losing motivation. So if it's a massive, huge business goal, then a year goal is great. And it definitely doesn't have to be that long either. Honestly, I kind of feel like 90 days is a good sweet spot for a lot of people. So if you're unsure, maybe start there. And you definitely don't want things that are way too short and don't give you that realistic amount of time that you're going to need in order to accomplish it. Just because you're your own boss doesn't mean we need to do away with deadlines and due dates. In fact, we have even more reason to keep them. We need to give ourselves specific deadlines so we have a reason and a time frame to complete a task or a goal. E is for enticing. So decide on a reward you will follow through only if you achieve your goal. It's kind of that dangling carrot in front of yourself that's going to give you that motivation and excitement to go after it and to keep going after it as many days as it takes. So don't decide on a fake reward that you either need or would buy regardless if you've hit the goal or not, because it's not going to be exciting for you. And honestly, if you do hit the goal, it's really going to feel like a cop out and you're going to be disappointed. And on the other hand of things, don't do something that you're just going to end up treating yourself with anyway. If you come up with a water resort deal that you want to reward yourself with and you don't hit your goal and then you really want to go, so you're going to go anyway and you know that, that doesn't work either, and that's not doing yourselves any favors. So it should get you excited and be something that you can commit to only getting once you've reached that goal. It doesn't need to be extravagant or expensive. Maybe even treat yourself to a whole day off. That alone is well worth it. R is for reaching. Similar to our realistic rule, we want to make sure your goals are not too simple to achieve either. They need to push you further out of your comfort zone. Don't set this mini micro goal you know you can accomplish easily, because then you're just going to end up losing that motivation and you aren't going to push yourself or give yourself that permission to really go after these big goals. We're not looking for a to-do checklist in order to just cross it off. These are goals for your business. So treat them as such. So every goal you set this year, try and make sure that it follows this SMARTER goal guideline, because when you set SMARTER goals, you start crushing them too. And a little pro tip, not only should you have your massive main focus of your business overarching goals for the year and quarter, but you should set SMARTER goals for every week. I like to set mine every Monday. They don't have to be big ones. And like we talked about, I want to be able to achieve them within that week time frame. So they are definitely smaller goals, but they are still SMARTER goals. And in fact, they should be ones that are obtainable and manageable, but that push yourself just that little bit further each week. And they should feed into that big yearly goal that you have set. If you're ready to set your biggest goals for your business this year and crush them too, then grab my Ultimate Successful Goal Setting Workbook. It comes with a 25-minute video walking you through the whole packet step by step with some extra tips and advice sprinkled in. So I really want to make this your best year yet. I'll drop a link in the comments for you for that, and it's only $29.95, and it comes with worksheets that you can print off for daily, weekly, and monthly goals that you can use time and time again. So it really helps put your goals down on paper and keeps you accountable by step actions that will work for you and your business. So here's to making this the best year yet. Bye, guys.